Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Big Phone Gaming here. Welcome back to episode number 27 of our Akron Dynasty here on College Football 26. If you guys missed any of the episodes, up in the right-hand corner will be a playlist from episode 1 to 27. Of course, we have the MAC Conference Championship here in season number 2, facing Miami of Ohio, who went 7-1 in the MAC. They went 7-5 in total. We went 11-1 on the season, which is very, very nice. We are ranked 14th at the moment, but if we look at the schedule for this week, we kind of need Boise State to lose. If Boise State loses, that's good for us. Duke and Miami will pretty much be one either way. USC, Penn State will be one. Alabama, Georgia will be one. Tulane and Memphis. If Tulane wins, Tulane will go. If Tulane loses and we win, we could have a shot. Texas Tech and Kansas State will be one. So those are the top 4 automatic pretty much here. So we really need Boise State to lose and Tulane to lose. Because if that happens, we can sneak in the College Football Playoff. But honestly, with how this team is, you just never know what can happen. But let's go ahead and get started with the MAC Conference Championship game and see if we can sneak into the College Football Playoff with a win. So we are starting on defense here against Miami of Ohio. We'll, of course, have to look at the scores at the bottom of the screen to see if we can see any of the ones that we need to look at. They'll start off with a gain of 4, and then we'll go no huddle. Looks like they are a no huddle team, so this will be fun. So far, nothing's really popped up. But of course, we'll keep an eye on it. They're going to run right side, get some good blocks along the outside, too. Makes a move, and gets the first down up to the 35. Louisiana Tech lost, but again, we really don't care about that game. There is 2 games that we need to look at, especially if we can get a win. Boise State did win, so that does hurt our chances. However, still get a win here, and hopefully some other teams will lose. Looks like Texas Tech is just now starting here against Kansas State as well. They're going to throw it left side to a wide open receiver. Weeks pretty much runs the entire field to make the tackle. That'll be 1st and 10 up to the 44. Now an injury timeout will help us get some new legs on the field. Davidson will make this tackle after a gain of 4. So it's 2nd down and 6 from the 41. What a decent drive here from Miami, Ohio. They run again, and he will get the first down up to the 34. One thing I hate about facing these no-huddle teams is, well, no-huddle is kind of overpowered. But they will throw it. He's got nowhere to go. And now he throws it late. He's got the catch and the touchdown. And Miami of Ohio goes right down the field and scores pretty quickly. And just like that, it's 7-0. A really good 7-play, 83-yard drive that took a minute and a half off the clock. And now it's on our offense to score some points, unless Hills, from his end zone, can get a really good return. And he will! Hills is gone! What a way to start! Give up a touchdown? How about 100 yards on the kickoff return? That is insane. That is kickoff return number 4 and number 9 in total, both combining punt and kick returns on his season to tie it up at 7-all. The offense doesn't need to touch the field if we have Hills going off. So 1st and 10 from the 17. Getting started with immediately right back with our defense. They'll play action pass. They go underneath. Probably a good idea. We had that picked off if they threw the tight end there. They gain only a yard. So it's 2nd down and 9. They're going to run left side. He's got nowhere to go. Back to the line. Or actually, he's going to pretty much lose yards. It's 3rd down and 10 from the 17-yard line. Let's see if the defense gets a stop here. Then we'll be good to go. It's going to be a draw play, and he forces them back outside, and that's going to be a stop. And after their long drive last time, they go 3 and out on their second drive, and just like that, We can take a lead for the first time. Hill's back to return after just returning a kickoff return for a touchdown. Let's see if we can get a punt return for a touchdown. No, we cannot, at least right now. Gets up to the 47, but at least a pretty good return. And now we'll see our offense for the first time tonight. It's a big game here for Akron. A win would pretty much show that we are ready for the college football playoff. However, we really didn't play anyone good. First down 10 from the 47. We'll throw it. We'll go underneath Jarrell, and he's got the catch for maybe a yard. So second down and 9 here from the 48, and there is a flag. I don't know what this flag is for. It might be an offside, but it looks like it is. I didn't see anyone offsides. He's turned the wrong way. Sir, the other way. Other way, sir. We'll take the penalty to make it second down and 4 from the 47. Now G's in the backfield. He'll get the carry, and he'll get the first down and a little more. We'll get up to the 40 or the 38-yard line for a first down. We always need to make sure that we're playing pretty good here because, you know, one loss in this season is pretty much done. Running right side with Williams, who had a great game last time out. Doesn't get anything on the run there. Second down 10 from the 38. I thought we got a yard, but we did not. We'll hit Newell, and our best tight end gets 5 yards. It'll be third down. This is a third down and 5 from the 33. A lot of weird routes on this one. But it is man coverage, and we threw to the wrong guy because no clue why. I clicked the wrong button. And we're just going to miss this we're going to miss this field goal by a lot. All right, so kicking is still hard, okay? All right? It's fine. It'll be first and 10 from the 33 here for Miami of Ohio after getting us stopped. They throw it to the tight end who's going to catch it maybe for a yard or two. That's about it. Nothing really. I was surprised he threw that ball. I'm not going to lie to you. So second down and 8 here for Miami of Ohio. Tied up at 7-all. Both teams after our first offensive drive, we punt because we had that punt return for a kickoff return for a touchdown. And they got a touchdown on their first drive, then punted after a 3-and-out. Now they're looking at a third down and 6 from the 37-yard line. They will throw it. And he's got a wide open receiver who's got the catch and a first down up to the 41. We had 3 people need to be covered there on the left side. And no one was able to cover everybody. So first and 10. Another decent drive here from Miami of Ohio. I'm going to throw it again. Right over our defender, and he's got the first down up to the 24. And he's already over 100 yards in the first quarter. Not looking good. Need to get a stop here. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. They will throw it again. I don't know why this is zone coverage. We weren't playing man. I don't know why all of a sudden we were playing man coverage there. And we're playing zone, and we decided to play man coverage for some reason. Anyways, first and 10 from the 10. A man in motion. We're going to send some pressure, and we're going to get home. He's going to fumble the football, and we're going to recover it. The first time we send pressure all game. And Greenwood is going to come away with a fumble recovery. We get the tire. I still don't know what the tire's for, all right? But first down and 10 from the 20. We're going to run it up the middle, and he's got 5 yards for Chris G. And he's still in the backfield as well. We're going to run up the middle. And again, my right guard just didn't decide to block the guy that he was supposed to, because we could have had a big gain there. But unfortunately, it's back at the line of scrimmage, and it's third down and 5 from the 25. Need to get to the 30. Over the middle, it's Newell. Nice catch, first down, up to the 35. When in doubt, trust your tight end. They're going to send some pressure. We decided to run a screen. It was a good time to run the screen. And we get the first down up to the opponent's 29. And now end the first quarter. 7-all here after one. But we are going to be driving here, which is pretty good for us. But all we got to do is try to find some scoring drives and not throw interceptions or fumble the football. 1st and 10, we're going to run the draw play, and we have some decent blocks, and Williams will get 9 yards on the play. That's really good, actually. 2nd down and 1 from the 40. We're going to hit Williams out of the backfield. He can easily outrun the linebacker, but the spin move only gets him to the 13. Did not juke out the safety there. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line, and we are threatening. We'll hit Jarrell, who's going to make it up to the 9, again a 4. It'll be 2nd down. So we actually block the guy on the left side. We do, and Williams is in the end zone for a touchdown. The first offensive touchdown here for Akron in this one. And we'll take the lead 14-7. An 8-play, 80-yard drive, and that took only 3 minutes. So now with a 7-point lead after the defense forced a fumble, so the fumble was big. I just saw that Kansas State is beating Texas Tech. That's a big one that I didn't think was going to happen. I'm going to throw it quick. It was an RPO. They get it out to the receiver, and he's got the first down up to the 37. If Texas Tech does lose, that would help us. We'll, of course, take a look at the scores as well. But Boise State won already. We know that. That's one guarantee to go in. We're going to send some pressure again, and Johnson was not able to knock that away, but he does hold on for a first down up to the 46. So 1st and 10. They're going to run up the middle, and he's got the first down and more. Now he's going to fumble the football. Back-to-back fumbles by Miami, Ohio, after some really good drives as well. Now we'll hit G out of the backfield, and he's got to run with G out of the backfield. He gets the first down up to the 43, so dang, I was not expecting back-to-back fumble recoveries by this defense. We'll hit Adams, and Adams is the speedster, and he's got the first down up to 42. That's his first catch of the game. He is 10 for 10 for Miami, Ohio, but we're 7 of 8 for 78 yards. Sullivan's going to try to take off. We actually do get a yard. Tackled from behind. No one was really open on that one. So 2nd down 9. I'm going to throw it to Monterio, who gets to the outside, gets the edge. He's down to the 11, a gain of 30 on the play, and we're over 100 yards as well. Just took us to the 2nd quarter. We're going to run it left side, and Williams bounces off his own offensive lineman, gets 3 up to the 7. It's 2nd down and 7. Throw over the middle. That is caught. That is G for a touchdown. Both of our running backs have the touchdowns. And it is 21-7 here in the 2nd quarter with 3:40 to go. A 6-play drive ends in 6. And, you know, the 2 turnovers have put up 14 points here for the Akron offense. So, you know, the defense getting some turnovers, especially when they have good drives, have turned out to be pretty good here for Akron themselves. 1st down and 10, they'll run it, and he goes nowhere. He's going to lose 2 yards. And they're still running the no huddle, which I guess is more fair now because you're down 2 scores. Now it's a screen pass, and he's got a lot of blocks, and he's got the first down up to the 34. Good play call as well. So first down and 10. From the said 34. 3:13 to go. And they will pass it. He's got nowhere to go. He's going to be hit, but he does get a yard. So it is a run for a single yard, but it's not a safety. So second down and 9, 3 minutes to go here in the first half. 21-7 lead here for Akron. They'll run it right into Weeks. That's a loss of a yard. That's third down and 10. This is a screen pass. We were not ready for the screen. Frazier's going to trip. I thought he got tripped up, but apparently he didn't. It's a first down. I also didn't want to be the defensive lineman there. I wanted to be Weeks, but it's fine. It's whatever. First and 10. They will throw it again. And he's just going to throw this one away. Yeah, he did have a receiver open. I don't know why he didn't throw it. But second down and 10 now from the 46-yard line. 2:28 to go here in the first half. They'll throw it again. Wide open receiver. And he will get the first down up to the 44 with 2:20 to go. The clock will be running, though. 21-7 lead here for Akron. This is exactly where they fumbled now twice in a row on our side of the field. They'll throw it again. He has his running back, but he's going to take it himself. And he's going to be tackled forward for up to the 28, and that'll bring us to the 2-minute timeout. Probably good for our defense to get a little breather. So first and 10. Back here for Miami, Ohio. And they will run a faking everything, and Al just throws it over the top. Hunter will make the play. It's a loss of a yard. And there'll be an injury timeout as well. He did get out of bounds, so it's not going to force a timeout as well. Sending some pressure again, and we're going to get home again. He's going to fumble again. This time it's recovered by the offensive lineman, but it's a loss of 19 on the play. A huge, huge play by the defense. Unfortunately, couldn't recover it again. We're going to send some pressure again. He's just going to lob it up. And that's going to be caught on 3rd and 30. They get a first down and goal from the 9. This is what happens when we play man coverage. We're going to send some pressure again, and we're going to hit him again. It's another sack, our third of the game, and it's second and goal now from the 16. 56 seconds to go here in the first half. Man in motion. There it's RPO. We're going to call a timeout now with it being 3rd and goal. We could have a chance to get the ball back with some time left. It's a screen. There is nowhere to go. That's our second timeout. We'll have one timeout to go. It'll be 4th and goal from the 14, so there's 3 more extra plays, and that one is up and in. It'll be 21-10. And now, with us having a chance, with 44 seconds to go, all we need is a big play. Texas Tech has now tied it with Kansas State. Davis will return, not kicking to Hills, which is probably a smart move. We get up to the 21. I mean, we can go in the middle of the field, but we got to be quick. First down and 10. There's nowhere to go, and we'll have to go no huddle here with 33 seconds remaining. Now 20 seconds. Long time between those plays there. We'll hit Jarrell, who's got the first down. That will stop the clock with 21 for a second. Now under 20 to go. We still have only one timeout remaining. That is over the middle. That is dropped incomplete. That does help us out. Now there's only 13 seconds remaining here in the first half. One timeout. We need a big play to get into field goal range. We'll hit Adams. Adams is going to have a decent gain up to the 47. Now the clock is ticking with 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Trying to go down. We do get the timeout off with 46 remaining. How far is this field goal? I don't think we can probably make this, but we might as well. It is a 63-yard field goal. We've already missed a 50. Full power, and we are well short. So with zeros on the clock, we try to hit a 63-yard field goal. It does not work. We are well short. So we will have a 21-10 lead, though, at the half, which is not bad. And we will start with the football to start the second half as well. This one again is the Davis. So they are kicking away from Hills. And we will get up to the 23-yard line on the return. So back on offense with a 1st and 10 from the 23. We'll throw it out to Adams, who gets a block downfield. Nice spin move and gets up to 42 on a 1st down. I'd say that's Adams, and that would be his 4th catch. He had a couple catches there before the end of the half. We'll hit Monterio on the bubble, and he's got a 1st down up to the 44 of Miami of Ohio, so a nice little 1st down. We haven't had any problems getting down the field after the first drive. We'll go ahead and hit Newell, who's got some space, has some blocks down the field, and gets all the way up to the 16. No one was on him. It was a zone, but no one really played the zones. I'm going to try to throw it to Ontario on the read on the RPO. We get a yard. Nothing really else going there. That was a blitz that we pretty much had to throw. 2nd down 10 from the 17. We'll hit Adams. He's got the catch, and he gets the corner of the end zone. A very, very fast touchdown drive here for Akron. It is 28-10. And we are looking to be the MAC Conference champions. It's still tied over there in Texas with Texas Tech and Kansas State 21-all at the half. Again, that one is one we're watching. Since we are up by 18, they're going to have to start from their own 9-yard line. Yikes. So 1st and 10. And they will run it right into one of our defenders, but he breaks the tackle and gets the 1st down, gain of 12. I don't know how in the world you break that tackle, but I guess it is a video game. So 1st and 10. They will throw it late, and I mean super late. We'll make the play after a gain of 6, a 2nd down. From the 27 now, with 5:36 to go here in the 3rd. Again, a lot of no huddle by Miami of Ohio. They will run it, and they will be a little short. It's 3rd down and 1. From the 30-yard line. They will run again. We sent a blitz and just were not even able to get close to them. It's 1st down. From the 38-yard line. Looks like they might run again. They will. And they will just run right side and get 7 yards on 1st down. So now the blitzes really aren't working for us, which is not good. 2nd down 3, though, from the 46. Long drive, and they will run it again. And he will break the tackle again. And take a huge hit, but breaks the tackle up to the 32, and he's got over 90 yards rushing on 15 carries. Not a good game. Not a good start for our defense here to start the second half. Maybe we can get another fumble. He is tired, so if we hit him once, pretty good. He will fumble the football. Play action pass. Throw is to the wide receiver. Weeks will miss the tackle, and then when finally makes the tackle to 17 is David. And we are not in a good spot. It is 1st and 10 from the 17. On a pretty quick drive from Miami of Ohio, they'll throw it to the outside, and you'll be out of bounds after a gain of 6. And again, still just constant no huddle. I'll have to deal with this the rest of the game. Though we've dealt with it already most of the game as well. They're going to run it. Davidson is there. It's a loss of 2, and that is an injury to one of our players. And it's 3rd and 6 now. Finally give us a break for a second there. 3rd and 6 from the 13. They will throw it. And he's going to run with it. He takes a hit, but does get the first down up to the 5, and it's 1st and goal. So now with it being 1st and goal, they're gonna run it up the middle. Nowhere to go. It's 2nd down. From the 5-yard line now. They will run it again. Right side. And breaks it 1 tackle and gets 2. It's 3rd and goal. From the 3. A lot of runs here for Miami of Ohio. They really haven't found the end zone yet. On 3rd and goal. Looks like they're going to run it again. And Hull is there. It's going to be called a sack. They're going to go for it on 4th and goal from the 4-yard line. So what will happen here? They will throw it. Over the middle. He's wide open. Touchdown. So on 4th and goal, they finally get in the end zone after the defense did waste a lot of time for them to even get in the end zone. It'll be 28-17 on a 14-play, 91-yard drive that took over 4 minutes. Now Texas Tech is winning. Remember, Kansas State was in the lead, and Hills will have another chance to return here. Get some blocks, and he's all the way up to the 28-yard line. A pretty good return. Almost broke another one. Boise State, of course, already beat San Diego State, so that's one we don't really need to worry about anymore. G, right up the middle, 1st down, up to the 39. Pretty good carry there. So 1st and 10 from the 39. We'll throw it. We have Jarrell open, and that's an easy catch and gain of 9 on 1st down. So now we pretty much have to hope for Tulane to lose to Memphis. Left side run. Williams has some blocks, and he is all the way up to the 35 of Miami of Ohio. A gain of 17. That's a 1st down. Now our running game is starting to get... Oh, never mind. I was going to say our running game is starting to get going here, but that's a tackle for a loss of 3 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 13 to start the 4th quarter. Up by 11. A touchdown here would be pretty nice. They have us on rushing yards and receiving yards, but again, or passing yards. But again, we had the kickoff return for a touchdown, and yeah. So hopefully we can get another one, or not another one, but get another touchdown at least. It'll be 2nd down, 13 from the 38, and again we will throw it. And Newell's just wide open on the outside. He's gonna stiff arm a guy up to the 16, and it'll be 1st and 10. On 3rd down and long. So 1st and 10. We will run it with G, and he will get 8 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8 from the, or 2nd down and 2 from the 8. We're going to try to throw to Newell in the end zone. It was knocked down incomplete. He was open. It was a blitz. So 3rd and 2 now from the 8-yard line. Throw it, and that's incomplete. It's now 4th down and 2, and we're going to go for it. I was actually thinking about going for it anyways, without even having the computer think about it for me. 4th and 2. Fake like we're changing the play. We will hit Williams, who's got the catch and the touchdown. He got tackled from behind in the end zone. That's another touchdown. It is 35-17 here in the 4th quarter with under 7 to go. And I think, yeah, Texas Tech is now running away with it. They're up 14 in the 4th quarter. So it looks like we're going to need Tulane to lose. So 1st down and 10 from the 25. here for Miami of Ohio. And they're going to throw it immediately to start the drive. And David's right there to make a play. It's a gain of a yard. And, of course, no huddle. Have to deal with this the rest of the game. 2nd down and 9. Man in motion. And they're going to throw it to the running back. He's got a nice little spin move, but he only gets a couple, and now he's injured. It'll be 3rd down and 4 from the 31 with 6:40 to go. Man in motion again. They will throw it. And he's going to be sacked by multiple people. Our 5th sack of the game, and they're going to go for it on 4th and 10 from their own 25. They pretty much have to. Down by a bunch. They will snap it. They will, again, throw it. He's going to go over the right side. Brown makes the tackle, and it's a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 here for Akron. We'll run it right side with Williams. He gets 4 on the carry. So it looks like we're going to have another win. We're going to have our 12th win of the season. And now we just got to hope and pray to get into the college football playoff. And that one is going to be intercepted. Trying to hit Williams on the right side, and it was not a great thrown ball. And they're playing zone. Thought it was man. So Miami of Ohio gets it right back after getting stopped on 4th down. Now they're fumble again! Our 3rd forced fumble of the game. Well, actually our 4th. And this time we will have our 3rd recovery. So back-to-back plays where we have turnovers, which is kind of weird. You don't really see that too, very often. Be 1st and 10. We're going to run it absolutely nowhere. Our left guard just didn't decide to block the guy that he was supposed to. 2nd down and 11. Wins in motion. Looks like it's going to be man coverage. We're going to have Newell, who's going to make the catch. Up, gains 8. And it'll be 3rd down and 3 from the 16. A touchdown here would pretty much end the game. Actually, it's pretty much already over. There's only 4 minutes to go here in the game. Anyways, we're hitting Newell again. Caught, 1st down, up to the 7, 1st and goal. A lot of players up the middle. We're going to throw it to Newell on the tight end screen. It is a touchdown. Had to get him a touchdown on the game. And it is 42-17. Our defense is playing really well, forcing 4 fumbles and recovering 3 of them. It has been an insane game, and they're going to return it out of the end zone. And you will get a nice little return. Took a couple of jerseys to take him down. 5 sacks and now 3 takeaways on the game. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 22. And they'll go with the halfback direct, and now Johnson will hit him hard after a gain of a couple for a gain of 11 for a 1st down. From the 33, we'll run it, and Weeks kind of gets juked out there, but we do only stop him for a gain of a yard, and now they're not even going huddle anymore, or no huddle. They're just letting the clock run, which is weird. 2nd down and 9, they're just going to run the ball again, and nowhere to go. It's a gain of a yard. It's 3rd down and 8. I guess they've given up. Took them going down by over 20 for them to do it, but hey, 3rd and 8 with 2:47 to go. They will throw it. And he's just going to lob it up deep. Nichols is going to knock that one away. It's 4th down. That will force... Nope, they're going to go for it. I was going to say that's going to force a punt, but they are going to go for it again. It's 4th down and 8 from their own 36. He's going to throw it over the middle, and that is Nichols with the interception. And he's going to return it. He's got down the sideline. He's going to be tackled out of bounds at the 23. So an interception now. Our 4th turnover of the game forced by this defense. We're just going to run out the clock here. Don't need to score another. It would be nice, but with 2 minutes to go, We're going to run it again. Left side, Williams. How about we do almost get in? It's 1st and goal from the 1. They have all 3 of their timeouts, so even if we take a knee, it would have to for us to take 3 knees with 1:58. We'll just score again, this time with G. He's got another on the game. We have almost 400 yards of offense, and it is 49-17. So we have blown it open late. As a 3-play drive. Texas Tech will go on to win the Big 12. So again, now we are Memphis fans. We have to hope that they lose or they beat Tulane. Because Boise State's already won and Texas Tech has won. So 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll throw it again. Right side, and that's going to be knocked away. Incomplete, 2nd down. So we will have to make some subs here. Now we're going to send some pressure. He's going to lob it up again against Nichols, and it's knocked away, incomplete, 3rd and 10. Nichols was focused a lot today. He does have an interception. Did allow that big play on 3rd and 30, but, you know, it's fine. Be 3rd down and 10. They're going to run a screen. And Davidson cannot make the play. And that's a really good run by Fields Jr., too, after the screen. But almost under 1:20 to go here in the game. This one is going to be a throw. He's got a man open. That's a catch, and that's going to be a touchdown for Miami of Ohio. Too little, too late here for Miami of Ohio. It'll be 49-24 with 1:11 to go. They might just kick it off. They will. 4-play, 75-yard drive, though. A big play gets them a touchdown. But again, too little, too late. And Davis will return it from the 4. And he won't get as much. He'll get up to the 23. Almost a gain of 20 on the return. And now with 1:07 to go here in the game. We just need to run a couple times, and this game is over. Williams up the middle, and he's got the 1st down up to the 34. It's 11 rushes, 70 yards. Run it again, left side, and does not have the 1st. So we will need to run one more play. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Even though it's an RPO, we're just going to hand this off, and Williams has the 1st down, and that is going to do it. Akron will go ahead and win 49-24 here over Miami of Ohio, and will win the MAC here in season number 2 and win our 12th game of the season. 49-24. After a pretty solid game as well. And of course, we'll check out the stats, of course, before we go. The game here, it looks pretty good for us. 23 for 28, 285, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception for Sullivan. Rushing wise, Williams 13 for 84 with a touchdown, G 746 with a touchdown as well. I thought Curry had that was the flag on the play. Newell 7 for 88 with a touchdown, Alex Adams 5 for 73 with a touchdown. Williams 2 for 35 with a touchdown, and G 2 for 23 with a touchdown. So both of our running backs had 2 touchdowns on the game, 1 rushing and 1 receiving respectively for each of them. Defensive-wise, it was a good game defensive-wise. Davidson and Weeks had 10-plus tackles. We had a ton for a loss. We also had a ton of sacks, 2.5 from Hull, 1.5 from Brown. Newberry and Greenwood both had half a sack. We had 1 pick from Nichols. We had 3 pass deflections as well. We had 4 forced fumbles, each by a different person. Hull, Gray, Greenwood, and Weeks. And Brown, Hull, and Davidson all recovered a fumble. No block kicks, no safeties, no defensive touchdowns. Kicking-wise, we were not perfect on the day. We missed 2 field goals, but we did make all 7 of our extra points. Punting-wise, we didn't punt. We did have a kick return for a touchdown for over 100 yards, but no punt return touchdown. We only had 1 punt return for 10 yards on the game. But all in all, that's going to do it for the episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, hit the like button down below. It is free. It really helps out the channel. And obviously, we did win the MAC championship. We'll, of course, go over one more time with the scores and schedules. So we already know that Texas Tech beat Kansas State and Boise State beat San Diego State. So that's already 2 right there. Georgia, Alabama's 1, so that's 3. USC, Penn State's 4. Duke, Miami is 5. So at that point, we got to hope that Tulane loses and drops in ranking, and Boise State goes up to maybe 11 and we go up to 12. I don't know how it's going to roll, but it is what it is. So hopefully that can happen, but we just have to hope for the best after that. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, week, weekend, whenever you guys are watching this, and I'm out. Peace.